Hi everyone. Sorry about the delay there. Had some stuff I had to take care of, but here I am. And here is Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, a game that I've been looking forward to for a little while now. Introduced, or should I say, suggested to me by our resident good guy, Troop Good Guy. So this game is a 2D action game, kind of a throwback to some 16-bit classics, Shinobi 3, Hagane, and Mega Man X in particular. Yeah, speaking of the man of the hour, there he is. Hey Troop, hey Mouse. Yes, I do hate you guys. And I am dead. No, I'm sorry about that delay there. Had to be done. But yeah, let's check this out. I played the demo that was released like, I don't know, some time ago. Played that a few weeks ago, so this is going to be a mostly fresh dive, I guess. Yeah, let's fire it up. It was either going to be this or 3D Dot Game Heroes, which I just got in the mail. Managed to get that one for a reasonable price. I've been looking into it for a while. It's one of those games that very, very, very scalped. I mean, not super scalped, but it goes for like 60 to 80 bucks, and I managed to get a copy for 20, so that felt good. But yeah, so this game's brand new. Let's check this one out first, and then maybe play 3D Dot Game Heroes next. If I don't like it, I might throw a troop under the bus. I'm gonna chop his head off with a katana. So the demo I enjoyed. I thought it was cool. I want to see if there have been any refinements to like the movement system, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Here live. Yeah, so right away, I mean, this game, like a lot of these kinds of indie throwback titles, really wearing our influences on our sleeve here. Like, check out this combo. I don't know if combo's the right word, but yeah, XXX. That's just, that's Zero's sword combo from Mega Man X4. And then this is basically the dash slash from Shinobi 3, although it doesn't feel quite as good. The character kind of comes to a dead halt, which feels a little weird. But yeah, let's do it. The stage was in the demo. Sprites definitely look nice. But yeah, more Shinobi 3 inspired stuff, the jump kicks here. I mean, this is very, 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 I don't even, inspired is like generous enough of a word. The stage is similar to some Shinobi stages. The biochem factories with like the guys in the tubes. Yeah, power strut. Oh yeah. It is a little strange playing this. Let's see. There's a CRT filter in the demo, but it wasn't great. Yeah, that doesn't look too hot. I like CRTs and CRT filters, but that one, I don't know about that. Something this, if you're playing on a big screen TV like I currently am, you need to like sit kind of far back, I think, if you're playing it in widescreen. I should say full screen. Anyway. Cool soundtrack. Signalis has a built-in CRT filter. I think the thing is that they usually go way too extreme with it. It's like a CRT filter resembling, you know, a composite connection from like a TV made in like 1979 instead of something like the early 90s you would have seen this kind of game being played on, you know? When I've been playing Duck Station, so recently, you know, Armored Core, those PS1 titles, and MGS1, which I actually finished my playthrough of last night in Duck Station. You gotta go tasteful with the stuffs, which Duck Station has some really nice CRT filters built in. And you can really customize them, but I think generally it looks better to be a little tasteful with it. So, some nice scan lines, a little bit of bloom, you know. It's really all you need. I might do a little highlight reel of the MGS footage because it looked incredible. It's like the stuff Duck Station is achievable on its own without any kind of external plugins is in the realm of official remaster quality. If I were to upload that footage and say it was some kind of like internal Konami leak, you probably wouldn't believe it only because it looked too good to be something that Konami would actually do these days. But in terms of like other companies who maybe, you know, take pride in releasing past titles, it's like, oh yeah, that looks like an official remaster. It's a cool touch, I like that. Yeah, so this is from the same developer, JoyMasher. They made that game Blazing Chrome a few years ago, which was basically this kind of same thing, but for Contra. No doubt about great sprite art, though. I mean, this looks phenomenal. So like Japanese take on Geiger art type feeling. Yeah, Duck Station is definitely leader of the pack. PCSX2, Duck Station, Dolphin are the kings of old school emulation. I've honestly been considering letting go of my PS2 because playing the PCSX2 nowadays, it's just so good, you know? Playing the older, you know, 2D type games, although you don't have too many of those on PS2. On a CRT are cool, but for 3D titles, it's like, yeah, hard to go back. All right, bioweapon lab cleared. So another Mega Man type influence here. We can choose our stages. I mean, that's straight up. That one looks like the first stage for Mega Man X. But I'm gonna do Ashura's Fleet next. That was the other demo stage. So do that, so we can get the content I've already seen out of the way. Go from there. But I don't have a single console anymore. Emulators too good, even for modern consoles. The Switch humans do a fantastic job. Yeah, I hear you. For me, playing the 2D consoles on their kind of like esoteric controllers is a big part of it. You know, It's like 2D art. That pixel art really does shine on classic CRTs as well. But when you start getting into the 3D era, it really, you start to muddy the waters in terms of like what's really the best way to play these games, you know? This is an extremely Kino stage. Like this music. So it seems like a lot of this is going to be the kind of like synthwave stuff we've been hearing for like the last few years, but this feels a little bit more melodically inspired than that. Plus the layers of parallax scrolling and all that look really good. Yeah, this is beautiful. Nicely done, JoyMasher. Yeah. Charge attack. Not that I currently have, but maybe eventually. I do really like that it maintains the running momentum even after making jumps as long as you're not attacking. So you can do those fancy maneuvers like this. Very nice. I'm wondering if I should have picked a harder difficulty, but maybe for my first playthrough this is okay. Yeah, Digital Foundry put out a video covering this earlier today, featuring some kind of looking at the making of and behind the scenes stuff, their technology. Definitely worth a watch. John Linneman, reliable guy. The composer, I forget their name, but they utilized a lot of technology and synthesizers that would have been available in the early mid-90s, like using like Yamaha DX7 keyboard, like pull a lot of these samples. You can definitely hear it in this track. The like high-pitched synthesizer melody, like again straight out of like Mega Man X4. There's DF Retro. That's like a third of the content they put out, and that's basically just like John Linneman's passion projects, basically. Do a combination of retrospectives, obviously older games, as the name would imply, but then some newer stuff that are retro influenced like this. Alright, here we go. Damn. I'll say DF led me slightly astray recently. Checking out Final Fantasy 13 again. That did not go so well. Oh man. I haven't uninstalled it yet, but jeez. the time I spent getting that all set up, installing all the 4K mods, 4K AI upscaled cutscenes for like the pre-rendered stuff. I was looking at chat. Whoops. What's the other game that goes warning when you encounter a boss? So that would be Mega Man X4, which seems to be, if there's a specific Mega Man X reference in this game, it's definitely that one. Yeah, they put out a few 13 videos in December, FF13. I mean, visually the game looks great. The environmental art looks fantastic. There's wonderful art design. It's just that the gameplay is so simplistic for the first several hours. It's just constant cutscenes featuring like horrible anime style writing and voice acting. No offense. I mean, when I say anime, I mean like the cringiest like mid-2000s type stuff. I don't know. It's not for me. It just feels like that kind of content is written and not performed. Some of the performances are good, but at least written by people who have very little exposure to other human beings and how they actually communicate. Alright, we're in new content territory here. This guy. You can hold R2 to immediately go into a run instead of double tapping the D-pad. I guess that's useful. Try 13. I mean, Lightning is basically just Cloud 2.0. It's his personality and his character arc, but in a slightly different form. I mean, there are a lot of similarities, it feels like, at least superficially. 13. You're starting off, you and your begrudging partner, you know, on a train at the beginning of the game in some kind of dystopian, corporate-dominated society. Starting the game in media res in the middle of some kind of, like, high-intensity action sequence. A lot of similarities. That ship in the background there looks familiar. All right, here we go. Yeah, and Soldier, that's still one I need to really dip into. I still haven't made my decision regarding my two Genesis systems, so I might have to do some kind of like, I don't know, get your guys' input on those differences. I'm probably going to stick with the Model 3, but I should say the Revision 3. Anyway, I'll save that topic for another time. Yes, it's definitely enjoyable so far. I'd say I think it's worth the $15. It's like a lot of these other games, it's wearing its influences on its sleeve to the point where it does feel a little maybe in derivative territory, but we'll see as the game goes on. Maybe introduce some more unique mechanics that aren't just like copying what the other games did. expand the horizons a little bit, you know? Yeah, it's, you know, people saying there's so much, you gotta get into the indie scene. There's so much creativity happening in the indie scene. And there is, but there are also a ton of these games that they're just kind of remaking all their titles with a new coat of paint. Everything from 2D to early 3D. It's like now we're deep into the PlayStation 1 nostalgia era. There's a lot of games evoking that art style and gameplay. And then the PC realm things, Quake 2 and Thief. Now we're getting into the MSIM, so maybe now we'll enter another golden age of PC gaming. Oh, Order of Ecclesia. Yeah, it's a cool game. Still have my copy of that, actually. Good afternoon, Tier. How are you? Alright. I'm going through this section too long. Time to focus. Yeah, the special attack definitely would. I'm just trying to save that ammo for a boss or something, but maybe I should just use it. Health, please. Thank you. Okay. It's a little tricky now, aren't we? Alright, we got it this time. It's like the last few weeks, my content have been nothing but robots or ninjas, and this game kind of represents the intersection of the two, so it had to be played. It's a nice touch. Once you initiate that basic attack combo, it locks your directional facing while still being able to move. That's a nice little quality of life thing here. Yeah, normal is probably the way to go. First playthrough streaming, trying to keep one eye on chat in the game. Yeah. A few bits here and there, like those things coming up, which it's very hard to see them coming. which tricky. So have you played this at all yet, Troop? Demo. Yes, this is new territory for everybody. These things are throwing me off a little bit because they almost look like they're crosshairs. You know, there's plenty of these kinds of examples in these other games where you have moments like this where they're trying to line up a shot. And even once they do, usually have a second to get out of the way, but that's not what those are. They're just straight up projectile explosives, and you will get hit if you collide with one of those. Kind of brute forced that one, but I really didn't want to have to do it again. Wow. That's good. Yeah, even the compressed like vocal clips there. These guys definitely are. They know their audience. I wish I had a double jump. Last life. Okay. Yeah, it's even got the thing where we truncate the cutscenes if you've already been through them once. Very nice. No. Hmm? Didn't I lose? Oh, wait. Do you want to activate easy mode? Is what that question is. All the way back here, huh? Alright, well, kind of surprised it didn't take us back to the stage select. I think I can get through this time, though. Grab the wall. I know you can wall jump, but can you hang on though afterwards? Walrus man. It's like Nazi version of the Berserk logo or something. Brand of sacrifice. You ever notice in Dark Souls 3 how the doors leading to the Road of Sacrifices literally just have the brand on the door? Like, they didn't even try to disguise it. It's one of these things that just goes beyond homage, and it's just like, yeah, there it is. Yeah, the wall jump, I don't think you can cling to the wall, it's just kind of stick to it for a sec before you bounce off of it. But you don't have any kind of control while you're in there after doing a wall jump, so I don't know how useful that's going to be. Oh yeah, how could I forget? You had the Hill of Swords every, like, 500 yards in Elden Ring. It's another one of those lore dump spots. So this game was mostly made with a program called Construct, the second version of that, so Construct 2. Anybody here ever dabbled in that at all? Might check that out. Get a team together. I can use the analog stick. I just realized my DualShock 4 here. But should I? Yeah, I might look into it. He's using Game Maker. Yeah, it's been around for a while now. Alright, here we go again. I cannot skip this, but fortunately pretty quick. Play more defensively. Alright, next try, I got this. I gotta move that down. Yeah, good boss. Nice one. Storm Diver cleared. Yes, sir. Thank you. Rank E. Yeah, I deserve that. Used to continue after all. So yeah, another Mega Man inspiration here. I get weapons from our bosses, so there's some kind of optimal route through the game. Do 5 elements and then just, yeah, love that movie. I'm glad you liked it. It's a lot of fun. Definitely a big influence on me and my project. One of my plans for the later stages is to have at least the first half of it, will be a pretty intense jungle stage, and I want to pay homage to the Earth Ninjas, where occasionally you'll see like little beady eyes pop out of the trees and look around, just a little clue that they're there. But if you pass by in front of them, a pair of arms will, you know, pop out and grab you, bear hug style. Okay, where to next? Laser Research Base. You want Danilo City, Desalination Facility, Lost Ruins, Fallen City. Let's do the city. Photon Drifter is prowling the streets. You must get him before he can hurt anyone. Okay. Yeah, that's the easy mode one. Not using that. Oh, yes, this is the one. Very glad I chose this. This looks great. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I want to see more of. We're utilizing the old school aesthetics and gameplay, but doing some stuff that wasn't really possible on the older hardware, you know? Like, yeah, maybe there were some things like this on Sega CD, Saturn, and PS1, but not at this frame rate. Not at this fidelity. Yeah, this looks really nice. Nice one. That lock-on mechanic for stuff coming in above you is nice too. It's just the right resolution, too, you know? Curious to see how this is rendered. Danger, danger, danger. Yeah, this game's kind of taking my lunch here. A lot of things I want to do in the ninja game. There they are here. Gonna have to reboot the whole thing. Got a better engine. We'll see. Yeah, this looks really nice. Yeah, I noticed that too. It's nice. So I like with the synthwave stuff how incorporating some of the traditional Japanese instruments into the soundtrack. So like give it a little bit more unique character and identity compared to a lot of these other types of similar soundtracks. I wonder if... Yeah, you still have a special ability on here. It's nice. Yeah, the animation of him leaning on the bike looks really solid too. Like lots of different frames being combined there to animate that. TD. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Entering a lot as like that ninja game. There's like a motorcycle stage. It's like the same concept. The first half is, I mean, it's not the most original idea in the world, to be fair. First half, unique kind of set piece with motorcycle controls, and then you leap onto moving vehicles and then continue on from there. Storm shot. It seems like it's worse than Moon Spear. This feels specific moment in Contra 3. Nice. Yeah, that's very satisfying. Shit. I thought he was gonna do like the spear dash there. Great. Off to a great start. See, a little bit of a different animation before he launches the attack, so you got that. Okay. Detective chip acquired. Locates hidden areas and stages. Sure. Nice touch. I'm guessing there's, I'll say maybe one right up here. Cannot stop the glorious path of the Golden Revolution. Let's see if we get the weakness. I like his track. Sounds good. Yeah, no sweat. One more try, I got him.
Yeah, cool stage. Enjoyed it. So close at the end. Yeah, yeah. Not a terribly difficult moveset, but he does hit really hard. Ooh, the Photon Dash. Of course. What Mega Man X game would be complete without it? I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Thanks for waiting. Let's see. I think I want to check out the laser research base. Geocrusher. Oh. No, I'm not going to destroy all these boxes. Nope. Huh. So weird. Oh yeah, the dash. Oh, it uses energy? I don't know if I like that. Glass cannon ship acquired. You die if you take a single hit. Oh, good. For extreme players only. No. That's next stream. No hit, speedrun, hardest difficulty. My mistake. Can all hit him in the face. Contact damage. Yeah. It's alright. It was ever done both ways? Yeah, that's an interesting question. Maybe. I don't understand why you have no control after you do a wall jump. It's like every other point you have full air control, but if you do a wall jump, you're completely locked in. You have no manipulation over it. That doesn't feel so hot. Some control things are kind of becoming a little apparent right about now. Zolokar. This bastard. He's got a big hitbox. There we go. Jeez. Sorry that took so long on him. Yeah, so far not crazy about this stage. A lot of gameplay elements kind of not working so hot here. It's like, I should say more so idiosyncrasies with the control scheme. Right there is the spot. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how Storm Shot does. Nope. Still Moon Spear. Projectiles. Yeah, I agree, Mouse.
口先だけは褒めてやろう。だがな、革命は口先でやるものではない。
Oh. Second form? Or not? Pieces like this in the soundtrack I'm not crazy about. It's like the synthwave stuff, like I said, I just feel like it's not the death last few years. This isn't like, you know, bad or anything. It's just doesn't feel like it's had a lot of character. Some kind of secret up there. Synthwave, it's just this. Whereas it's sort of like an 80s like sound palette in terms of synthesizers, but with modern production, as in like louder drums. Everything is super compressed. Really repetitive, throbbing bass lines. It's not up there. You know what? I don't care about the secret. That's okay. Oh my god. I think I may be foobar here. Ooh. This guy. Do it with a quarter of health, no lives. No. Yeah, cool boss design. How far back am I gonna go here? A ways. Oh man. Yeah, lateralis or whatever. Check out what's over there. Let's see. extra life, and HP regen chip acquired. Restores a small amount of HP every few seconds. Yeah, seems pretty useful. Sure. Okay, thanks. God. Sometimes it seems like the edges of platforms have a little bit of a hard time realizing that you're standing on them. Alright, yeah, that's next try, I've got it. Am I into rhythm games at all? Yeah, definitely. It's been a while since I've played any, but yeah, I like rhythm games. Played all the big ones when they came out, basically. Introduced to the genre by, I think, the originator. I think Parappa the Rapper was the first rhythm game, right? Back on the PS1. Yeah, I played DDR when that was a thing. All the big ones. Beat Mania. I played Rhythm Heaven. Yeah, didn't it have like a different title in the US, or was that vice versa? Yeah, back on the DS. Yeah, that was a long time ago. It's the kind of game I haven't thought about in a long time. The Mega Laser. It was a hard game. Oh. Okay. kind of wanted to see if the laser would demolish those guys. I assume so, but the timing can really work to like not get destroyed by them while I'm waiting for it to charge up. Ho ho ho. Ooh, edgy.
稼働して損したな。
Yeah, see. Nope. The boss themes are definitely cool. I think they've been the highlight so far, musically. You just bugged out for a sec there. Something about attaching pixel art to 3D meshes. Cool to see it done in a game. Yeah. You know, so one thing I really noticed and appreciated while playing the PS1 Armored Core games is that they did some really nice lighting effects with, well, like the explosions and the gunfire. But the explosions, basically old school stuff like that, you would do, instead of per pixel lighting, you'd do be like per vertex, which would be like, you know, the polygons that the models are being made up of. So like lighting those up. But it did so in a pretty dynamic and pretty visually interesting way. It looked really nice. You know, a game from 1997. Oh, boy. I don't know if I'm going to play the whole game tonight. Probably not. But let's at least try the Fallen City. Because I'm guessing it'll be like a couple levels after we beat all these ones, right? Flamestalker. No, I don't want that. Yeah, more Shinobi stuff. Go figure. You're right, mouse. Yeah. Let's say that's nice. He's still using the attack he's been chasing this entire stage with. Yeah, the damage on touch stuff I'm not thrilled about. It is authentic, I guess. The color palette is kind of an interesting thing too. It does seem kind of limited, not very diverse. All the same muddy colors in each of these stages. I like the speed of those platforming bits. Wish there was more of that. Oh, okay. Okay, that hitbox is extremely questionable. Do you see that? That's a bit bogus. secret? No. Maybe it was... Hold on. Maybe down here? Yeah. Bloodlust ship. Very nice. Killing enemies will restore HP. Oh yeah, I'll take that. It's a useless detective one. Very poorly worded threat. I will take you out more efficiently than it took you to get here. Okay. I don't even know why I'm here. You came here because... What the hell is up with this script? Oh, man. Is this... I don't know. Prepare to be discontinued. I like that line. Ooh. Yeah, I like this track. All the boss music has been definitely the best. By far. I think we found this guy's weakness. This is straight up Magma Dragoon from Mega Man X4. This boss. He's got the Shoryuken and everything. Yeah, it could be that. Too easy. Flamerang. To desalination facility. Hydromancer. All of these seem worse than the one you started with. Sonic. I haven't played any of those on stream. Maybe next time I do a retro marathon, I'll play a Sonic game. One of the classics. Sonic 2 and 3 on the Genesis are legitimately really good platformers. They're the highlight of that series. controls feel pretty terrible here. I can't use any of these anyway. Oh man, this is starting to filter me a little bit, and not in a difficulty way. Oh boy. Just stand still. I guess what I'm starting to notice is kind of like a recurring theme with this game is that it's not necessarily always playing to its strengths. Like the running and jumping, you know, feels nice and kinetic, but I'm getting a lot of sections here where I'm kind of punished for utilizing it. And this boss is at least it was over quickly. Yeah. Troop song is weird, never get the appeal when you're fast, you can move a level, when you're slow, it feels like you're in mud. Yeah, I hear you. I do think they hit a good balance with it. And yes, 2 and 3. The first game definitely has an issue with that. Or the pacing feels like it's kind of binary in that regard. But I think 2 and 3 find a nice balance with it. But it is a core element of the game, which is always going to be inferior to Mario. Yeah, I tried a bit of Mania. That was really good, I thought. Basically, like, I mean, with no exaggeration, the best Sonic game in like 30 years. Not that that's an extremely high bar to clear, but it was good. Okay, don't hit the mines. I'm suspicious about that platform. Yeah, what's up with that? Mines respawn. For Golden Axe 4. There was a project, they like hired out an indie team to do a Golden Axe, a new Golden Axe game for modern consoles like a few years ago, but they canned it. And it was briefly available to check out on Steam under the title Golden Axed, and it was extremely rough. I mean, it was clearly just an internal prototype, so it was unusual to see that, you know, available on the public platform. But I do remember seeing some of the devs are pretty pissed off about it because it was like, hey, you canceled our game, you know, totally unceremoniously, and now here you are like presenting it as like a haha, good thing we didn't make this one, right boys? Which yeah, I'd be all on board for new Golden Axe. I love those games. So we should have assumed that the boss was going to be underwater. Well, maybe not. This is, I think it's still just a mini boss. That's a cool troop. There's probably a secret up here, but can I get up there? If I had... No? Okay. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Flamerang, maybe? Not particularly effective. All the sub-weapons use so much ammo that it's really hard to tell what's going to be effective, you know? Or yeah, just like make use of them throughout the stages. Okay. Easy. Yeah, the difficulty balancing seems a little I'm not trying to nitpick too much here, just giving my honest thoughts. The difficulty balancing seems kind of all over the place. Hydro Shuriken. Okay, last one. Oh, I'm sure there'll be more, like I said, but Dark Chaser. They all share ammo too, which is maybe not the best idea. So like the Mega Man titles, one of the things that's nice about having all those different weapon types is not only do they generally use less ammo, but they all have their own unique ammo stashes. Can you beat it before the refund? I think I've got like 5 or 10 minutes, so I'm not sure. It's okay. See if I can beat the stage before the deadline. And I'll see. I like the stage music. So I had the game running for like 8 to 10 minutes before I started the stream though, so I might have already crossed it. Let me see actually. Yep, I crossed it 13 minutes ago. No refunds. That's okay. Got refunds despite being over 2 hours. Okay. Well, we'll see. I mean, the game's not bad. It's just... I don't think it's stellar. We're underwater again. Whoa. Yeah, we'll see. More underwater stuff. Great. Under blood, I guess I should say. Yeah, the environments look nice. Really. Let's see. I'm just going backwards. Okay, is that not straight up the demon statue from Ninja Gaiden in the background there? The design is very similar. Bayonetta style. Yeah, all the boss stages have been... all the boss music, I should say, has been good. Thank you, thank you. Dark Portal. Tentacle attack. Yeah, so here's the Dr. Wily sections as expected. I think I'm good though. I think I've had my fill of Moonrider. It's alright. I mean, it's hard to really say too much about it. It's like almost every part of this game's DNA is indebted to classics from the 90s. 16-bit platformers, the games we've already mentioned several times now, to the extent that I don't think this game has very much of an identity of its own. That sounds harsh, but being frank here, it's like, yeah, you could play this, or you could play Hagane or Shinobi 3 or one of the Mega Man X games. It's inherently pretty derivative. It's not a bad game, but when I could just play one of those other titles instead, that was fresh for its time. There's just an inherent level of respect I have for those games versus something like this. And it sounds really harsh, but it's hard to sugarcoat the feelings I'm having about this. Other than that, it's decent soundtrack, decent visuals. Some of the mechanics are well done. Some of the balancing is not so great. Maybe could have used another couple weeks in the oven, just in terms of beta testing, balancing and stuff. So yeah, I'm glad I tried it, but for those of you out there who haven't played the games I've been talking about, this game definitely a good one. Or those of you who've played those games and I just want more of that kind of thing, I don't care if it's an official sequel or not, this might do the trick for you, but I'd say stick to those classics, personally. Yeah. There haven't been too many games I've streamed where I felt this way afterwards. Usually I'm going with stuff that I either know about or I already have a pretty good feeling on. I had a pretty good feeling about this, but I also had a suspicion that it might be kind of what I've just been describing for the last minute here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Call it a night. But because I feel kind of bad about how this one has gone ultimately, I'm gonna stream again soon. I might even do it tomorrow, but definitely Wednesday, if not. And I think I'll play the game I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, 3D Dot Game Heroes, which looks interesting. It's also kind of derivative in its own way, but seems interesting in its own right if you haven't seen it. So, Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, $15. Just Larry David shaking his head out of 10. Thank you everybody for watching this one. I appreciate it. Troop Mouse, you the MVPs as always. Should I get they want to imitate things they loved as a kid, things they enjoy, but at a certain point they gotta create this one from soul. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for checking this out afterwards. Hopefully I didn't burst your bubble if you're looking forward to this game, but I gotta be honest, But I will be back very soon. So it will either be tomorrow or Wednesday. And until next time, I hope everybody has a great night and a general good life. Thanks, everybody. Good night.